Welcome to the Moms That Read podcast. I'm McKenzie.
I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Katarina. Today we have a special guest, and we'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I write small town contemporary romance, and I have a new book coming out September 2nd.
Yes. Which we're going to talk all about. We all loved it.
And my Gilmore Girls
sitting back
sweatshirt.
there, the indie copy is back behind me. So that's exciting. Kaylee got that book when?
Last year.
A long time ago.
So funny story on how I found it. Whoever decided to put ads on Facebook.
Oh, that's me.
Smart. Yeah, no, because I was scrolling Facebook one day and it popped up and I was like, I have to read that. And so because half the books you get from the Facebook ads are just like, But no, I loved this one and I was like, I need everybody to read it. So I bought that and I'm bringing it when we come. When is it? September 3rd?
Yeah.
So you can sign it.
Cool. I'm so excited.
We're so excited.
So you made the ad that was put up there.
Yeah. So it's good to know that works.
It did. It got me.
That is hilarious. Yeah. So how did you become an author?
It's just one of those things where like you start writing and then you finish a book and you're like, now what do I do with this? Mm-hmm. And you do a bunch of research and it happens, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'd always really enjoyed writing and I didn't really take it seriously until after college. I took like a screenwriting class and I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And then for most of my life, actually, I wanted to be a comic illustrator. So like make comic books.
Yeah.
So I had this idea for a specific comic book. And then after college, I enjoyed writing so much. I was like, well, I'm just going to put that in book form. I'll do it long form instead. Yeah. And I loved it. It was so much fun. That will never see the light of day. It's not relevant. Nobody needs to know about it. But after that, I started writing more. I went to a writing group. I was there for a couple years, just sharing random bits and pieces. And then I started reading romance and I was like, I love this. I love every single bit of this. And when I wrote my first one, I put it out in the world and I just haven't stopped since.
That's awesome. So did you make the cover?
I was about to say, did you design that?
No. Okay. So that is by Allison Cote. She is amazing, like best illustrator I've worked. I mean, I love her.
Oh, no, I love that cover.
I do too. I illustrated my first few books. So the Honeywood series, I illustrated those covers.
Okay. Nice.
And then my series before that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love that. Okay, so what do you enjoy most about writing romance books?
So I really like I like that they're character-driven stories. And I think any book should be character-driven, but like just the fact that we can dive into the vulnerabilities people have and how we bring the best out in each other based on our relationships, both like romantic and friendship. Like I really love exploring friendship relationships in the book as well. So
that's her favorite trope is
friends to lovers.
Friends to lovers.
Well, same. It's so underrated. It's so underrated.
Me and my husband were, and so I'm like,
yeah. I just like it when people like each other. Like that. I just want people to have fun inside jokes and enjoy each other's company.
And I feel like it's more realistic.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the time you're friends and it kind of just turns into something else.
Yeah, I feel like the reason people like enemies to lovers so much is because of the banter. You know, like
you can have banter and friends to lovers,
but most of the time
that's what I'm saying.
Banter.
Yeah,
that's fair.
There's like better banter in enemies to lovers. So.
That's true.
Yeah,
but friends to lovers.
I like it both.
So going along with that, what would you say is your favorite besides friends to lovers? Like, what do you like to include, like trope wise, in your books?
So friends to lovers is definitely my favorite trope. Mm-hmm. Even more specific, I love childhood best friends to lovers.
Me too.
I love it. Because you get all of those like inside jokes that have built up over years. I also really love coming of age stories, so that's really fun to explore.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, love feels very different when you're like a teenager. You know, like there's something about it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's really fun to explore. Another trope I really love is marriage of convenience. Really, anything that involves a marriage.
Yes.
I love my husband, so I love being in a marriage, so I love writing it, especially if it's two people who don't want to be in the marriage and they discover they love each other. So.
Oh, I love
that. Have you written any books based on your marriage?
I mean, no, but every book has a little bit of our dynamic in it. Yeah. Every character has a little bit of him in it as well. Mm-hmm. He beta reads all of my books, so he will read it before I publish it. And there are so many times where he'll be like, is that something? And I'm like, don't. That's not a one-liner from you. Just ignore it.
No, I love that.
Oh.
That is great.
That's hilarious.
So what would you say your least favorite trope to either write or read is?
I think every trope, if written well, can be awesome. Mm-hmm. So my knee-jerk answer is anything to do with a baby. It's just, and that's not to say I don't like children. That's not what I'm saying.
We all have children. It's fine.
Yeah, that's not obviously the name of the podcast, right?
Yeah.
It's
but
just,
we do not like that either. Like, nope.
But that being said, like there have been some really good books. Like Anna Bonham Young has one out on, I think it's Out on a Limb.
Out on a Limb. I love that book.
Elsie Silver has one. Mm-hmm. Reckless, is that the one in that series that has that?
Yes,
oh,
Reckless.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, no, is that that's not one I read. No, okay.
No, it's with Winter.
Oh no, I didn't read that.
Accidental Pregnancy, yep. Okay. With Winter.
But like if it's done well, it's amazing. Like those are some of my favorite books. Like not just in that trope, but overall. So knee-jerk reactions like surprise baby, secret baby, accidental pregnancy, any of that. But
hey, what is it, Iceland Barbarians or whatever?
Ice Planet.
True.
Accidental Pregnancy.
Oh my God.
180 pages?
You're making me want to read this book.
I told you not to read it. You would not like it.
Oh, that's so funny. So how do you read your books? Like audio, Kindle?
Mostly Kindle. I sometimes will switch it up with print, but I love Kindle. I mean, I wake up early, so I read it in bed. If I'm going to sleep, like the backlight is just so convenient.
Yeah.
Do you have the Kindle stand and the remote?
No, I don't. I'm one of those people. I actually have my Kindle next to me. It's an emotional support Kindle. Like
for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm one of those people where I like to cuddle up. It's like inches from my face.
Same. Yeah. Any outing, I have my Kindle right here, and it's like running interference, so I don't have to talk to people.
Absolutely.
It's like part of our house exit checklist, right? Like phone, wallet, keys, Kindle. Like that's.
I even downloaded the app onto my phone. That way, I'm never without it.
It's got to
Can't be without it.
I feel like you're not a Kindle reader if you don't do that.
Right.
Yeah, true.
I mean, really.
Are you a real Kindle reader?
No. What was your last 5-star read?
So I haven't read as much as I would like to this year, just because writing and life.
Yeah.
But I read 2 that stick with me is P.S. I Hate You by Lauren Connolly.
I just downloaded that.
Oh, weird.
You're in for a treat. I loved it.
Yes.
But I also cried everything. Please keep it.
Same. I just downloaded the audio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really
because I think she's going to be at the signing too, right? Mm-hmm. And I wanted to read one of her books before we went.
Oh, yeah.
So I downloaded that one because I've seen that one. Yeah.
Okay.
She's awesome. Yeah, especially since you're coming to the September 3rd thing. She's literally one of the coolest people I know. She's so just cool as a cucumber. She could be up in front of the entire Oscars or something, and I swear she would give the best speech and feel like it's nothing. She's just so effortlessly cool. I love her.
Cool.
I'm so excited.
I love that.
Yeah. But I wanted to read one of hers before we went, so
it's a good call.
Really funny that way.
It's a good call.
Okay. What is something book related on your bucket list?
Career-wise, I would love to hit a list. I think that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Like a USA or New York Times, but that's pie in the sky dreams, right?
Yeah.
So probably something like that.
That could happen.
It totally could happen on September 2nd. I'm putting it out there for you. It's going to happen.
I appreciate that.
I feel like it's such a unique book. So that kind of helps too, with the setting and stuff. I don't ever read anything like that or see anything like that. So I think it totally could happen.
Plus, any Gilmore Girls fan.
Oh my God, yes.
Did you see her sweatshirt?
I ate it.
Yeah,
up.
no, I wore it specifically for this.
I love it. Got
I
the
have like
gazebo.
3 of them. 3 Gilmore Girls sweatshirts.
We should have brought like all worn them.
I know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, true.
My bad.
I was gonna ask the question about we were talking about. I just lost what I was talking about. So kind of going into if it makes you happy, like what song would you use to describe Cliff and Michelle?
So I don't know if I have a specific song to like describe them, but when I think about them, I always think of Black by Pearl Jam because that's what they dance to in the kitchen.
They do.
Oh,
Like, that was like
love
the
that.
first scene that I thought in my head when I was brainstorming this book, and like the entire book kind of sprouted from that one seed of an idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I got to that scene, because I write like chronologically, so when I finally got to that scene, it felt very like, oh, we're here, we've made it.
Oh,
I love that.
that's awesome. So you pretty much built everything around that.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's so funny too, because I'll talk to people and be like, what was your favorite scene in the book? And literally anytime anyone says anything about the kitchen scene, I'm like, awesome, me too. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that was one of my favorites. And then whenever they had the pregnancy scare one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too.
Yes.
That was my
Which is ironic after what we were just
I
talking
know.
about.
I know.
But
like as we were talking about it, I was like, wait, like there were kids in this book, and it did not even faze me because it just seamlessly was in the plot.
Well, I
and
also
it
feel
just
like he was such a fun dad and good dad, then it just it kind of worked.
It did.
So,
It
you
was
have
so
some
good.
dads that are just kind of like, I don't know, just not great, and so it just adds to that whole like
was like,
cringy
wow.
feel, you know?
I'd really like Cliff to be my dad. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be my dad.
Okay, well that too.
No, I love that he bakes because I own a bakery. And so I was like,
Really?
yeah, I own a bakery and
That's
coffee
awesome.
shop. And so I was like, that is great. And I loved that he tried to find her pastry.
Oh, I loved that. That was so fun.
Yeah.
I think you just like baker men in
I
general.
do. Every book that has a
Sarah
man
Adams
that's a
too.
baker in it. Yeah, Sarah Adams.
Noah.
With Noah. Every book that has a man with a
funny.
baker in it, I'm like, because my husband works with me as well.
Yeah.
So maybe your trope is
I'm
like
sold. I'm sold.
that's hilarious.
No, for
Who
real.
was your favorite character to write?
Rocket, hands down.
I feel that.
I had so much fun with that.
I at first when I started reading the epilogue, I was like, what?
Wait, what's
Who
going
is this? that was so good. It was so good.
So it made the whole book.
Yeah.
Who outside of this book has been your favorite to write?
My favorite character? Ooh. I really liked writing. I feel like they are one character, but I really liked writing Bennett and Ruby, which was the fourth book in my Honeywood series. It's childhood best friends to lovers.
See,
And
there we go.
I feel like because they met when they were like 7 years old, and I had also already written them for 3 books leading up to that, by the time I got to their book,
You're
it was
oh,
just like,
finally.
they're like one person. Like, and I was just kind of hanging out with them the whole time. And I don't know if I've ever experienced that with any other book. I think it was just like a perfect storm of like I said, like build up, but also just I don't know. It was really fun.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I was going to ask, out of all of the book boyfriends you have written, who is your favorite book boyfriend?
Who would be your book boyfriend?
Probably Cliff, honestly. Probably Cliff.
Okay, I want to say that, but I have a soft spot for Rafe.
Ooh, I like Rafe. I mean, don't get me wrong. Rafe is like, you know, like he's tattooed artist guy.
Right.
Come on.
Right. So
You just like the tattooed men in
I
general.
do. Even though my husband has no tattoos.
Right. Oh, same. Yeah. Not a single tattoo on that man. But I was writing Rafe like, maybe you should.
Right. Maybe I'm the tattooed one out of the two of us. But
That is so funny.
I read Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. And so
Will Griffin.
yeah, okay. And then I saw the description of Rafe, and I was like, that's literally like Practice Makes Perfect, but like with a little bit of spice. You know what I mean? And so I
Have
was
you read
like,
Sarah Adams?
Oh, she's one of my favorite authors.
Oh,
I
okay.
love her so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. It reminded me of like a Spicy Sarah. Spicy Sarah. Mm-hmm. And I loved it.
So Will on steroids.
Yes, because he's tattooed as well. And it had like the student mentor, like I feel like you would like that one.
Yeah, I totally would.
I'll bring it to you. I have it at the house.
Okay, so you were talking about your writing process, and you were talking about how you write chronologically. Like, do you go in though from start to finish knowing what you want it to look like and then fill in the pieces?
Sort of. So I do as much plotting as possible in the beginning. So I know I'm able to know what the catalyst is, the meet cute, the midpoint, and then how it will end. That tends to change. I'll go into it, and since I write chronologically, sometimes I'll write a chapter and I'll just make up a brand new side character that I'm like, well, now they have a sister, and that like shifts the entire plot.
Yeah.
So yes and no. I know going into it, but it's never the same book. Like,
have you had to go backwards and fix things when you've added characters and stuff?
I sometimes. So the first like 20 to 30,000 words, which is normally like the first fourth of the book.
Yeah.
I will rewrite that so many times because it sets up the foundation for the story. And like, I can't move forward if I don't know their motivations, what they're going for, the setting, stuff like that. But after about 30 to 40,000 words, if I'm adding characters, we're dealing with that in the next draft. like that's, I just leave a note and I'm like, next time make sure they're added into the first fourth of the book, because nope.
Yeah, I'm done.
No,
I can't go back.
I feel that. I do feel that. I feel like that would be like me.
Yeah, just add them later.
What is this is kind of off script. What is your most random situation where an idea has come to you? Like, have you been in just like a random situation where you're like, oh, that would be a good book?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The Honeywood Crew is based on an old trivia group I used to go to. If you haven't read the Honeywood books, there's like a group of friends who go to trivia every single week.
Okay.
Honeywood sparked from going to trivia every single week.
That's cool.
They're not based off of like any of my friends or anything,
Yeah.
but going every single week, I was like, I want a group where they, like a series that follows a trivia group. And so it started from that little idea, and then I added in like my love of roller coasters, and then it kind of went from there.
Oh,
that's cool.
That's cool.
You would probably like that.
Yeah, totally. Oh, yeah. So was Gilmore Girls your favorite show leading up to writing, if it makes you happy?
So no.
What? That's not what I was expecting.
Okay. Josh, hold on.
I started watching Gilmore Girls probably 2 years before I started writing, if it makes you happy. And I fell in love with it. I didn't grow up watching it. It wasn't part of like my rotation of like, you know, those comfort shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched it the first time. Here's a funny story, actually. Hold on. I was probably halfway through season 1, and my husband did that thing where he walks in, he's like, oh, what are you watching? Yeah. And I was like, oh, you know, I've been meaning to watch this for years. And it was one of those slow things where he would slowly come in, and then he was like, oh, just read while you're watching, not a big deal. And then like after a while, he was like, don't watch the next episode without me. And I was like, oh, yeah. It's supposed to be my show.
Oh, I love that.
So One Tree Hill was the same way for me.
Yeah.
Halfway through the whole series, like 5 seasons in, and my husband started watching and ended up finishing the series before me.
What?
Oh, that's rude.
Like, I'm obsessed.
That's funny.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you team Logan, Dean, or Jess?
Jess. I'm a Jess girl.
I'm a Jess girly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Logan girly.
No, Jess.
But like in the Year in the Life, have you watched that? I'm assuming.
No, I haven't actually.
Oh.
Okay, my opinions changed.
No, my opinions did not change in Year of the Life.
My opinions changed to Team Jess.
Okay, to Team Jess. Okay, I was like,
no, my opinions changed.
Okay, no,
Oh,
I
you've
was
gotta
Team
watch
Jess.
I know.
all the way through.
I bawled my eyes out. It was so good.
Yeah. I really want to do a massive rewatch this fall from start to finish, including Year in the Life. I've never done that. I've always watched it in like little chunks, you know? But I really want to binge it this fall. I think that's going to be one of my big things.
Yeah.
I texted Kaylee when I started reading If It Makes You Happy, and I was like, Cliff is the Luke Danes that I needed watching Gilmore Girls. Like, I needed Luke to be this forward instead of sitting around for 8 seasons, like, not doing anything. I was like, oh, I needed that.
He didn't even do anything in Year in the Life. She did.
I know.
So, yeah.
So, Cliff fulfilled that for me. Yeah, seriously.
Get it together, Luke, right?
Cliff fulfilled that for me.
It's so funny because at my coffee shop, we do a Gilmore Girls weekend where we have, like, Gilmore Girls themed everything. And my husband dresses up as Luke and stands behind the counter.
That's hilarious.
So, like, we have our very own Luke. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put this book on display everywhere there.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
You're actually not that far from us, I don't think.
No, I'm in Marietta. I don't know where you guys are.
We're in Greenville.
Greenville.
Oh, yeah.
Or
yeah,
Anderson.
I'm in Marietta.
Oh, wow, that's
Not that
really
far.
close.
No, that's not far at all.
No.
So kind of,
No, hold on. I had it in my head and I just lost the question. Oh, did you have to research a bunch of 90s stuff?
I was about to say, like, how was that difficult trying to write in that setting?
So yes and no. It was difficult, but it was like the most fun research I've ever done for a book. Like, oh my gosh, it was just really fun. I felt like I was living in that world for like a few months because even as I was writing, I would always have like another tab up. Like when he's in the, I want to call it a Blockbuster, but I can't. It's not a Blockbuster, right? So, like when he's in the video rental store, like I went on this whole tangent where I was like, okay, what movies would be in the store at that time? Because I initially looked up like 1997 movies and I was like, no, they wouldn't be out on VHS yet. Like what is on VHS? So it was a lot of detailed research. Always fun. And it always sent me down rabbit
trails,
like nostalgia or like, you know, like a little bit of research and I'd be like, maybe I'll just watch that movie. I don't know.
Right.
No, it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
I love that. Okay, what inspired the Never Harbor series?
Peter Pan. I mean, immediately. It's based off of, loosely based off of Peter Pan kind of lore. I always really liked Peter Pan growing up, especially the, is it 2003? The one with Jason Isaacs as Hook?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, I think so.
Jeremy Sumpter is Peter Pan, I think. But that one, I watched it ad nauseum as a kid. So I wanted to write a Peter Pan inspired world. So, and I wanted to stay in small towns because I love small towns. So, coastal.
Now, I loved the small town of Never Harbor because that, that was the first book I read in the Never Harbor series. And so that was fun. I liked it. I really think you. I need to go back and read the other books in the series because I did not start with the first book. But so now I know who all's together, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay. I had to read it.
Would you ever write anything outside of romance?
Yeah, I think I would. Mostly just because I like writing and I don't really care what it is. But romance is what holds my heart. So before I wrote romance, there was that other book that will never see the light of day. And it's one of those things where I can look back and be like, there was a strong romance subplot. Like, I mean, it may as well have been the main plot. And I had no idea what I was doing. It was the first book I ever wrote. You know, I was just writing to write. And looking back, I'm like, I always needed to write romance. I just had no idea.
Would you ever try and rework that first book? Would you ever try and rework that first book to be something that you would want to put out there?
I think I would, just as like a bucket list item because it's a story that's so personal to me, you know? But I mean, it's not for anybody's cup of tea. It's not
because it's really good. I love that.
That's so funny.
So we kind of talked about it a little bit, but who's your favorite author?
I have a handful. I know that's cheating, but like...
No, I totally get that.
We love that.
So, B.K. Borison, I think she just writes beautiful prose, and I think her characters have such depth. Yeah. Sarah Adams, her books are like a warm hug, and Like always happy. Like if I am in a bad mood, Sarah Adams pull me out.
The match just makes you happy. There's nothing like
the match. So good.
It's not my favorite of hers, but it's just a happy book. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cheat Sheets, Friends, Lovers.
Oh yes.
So good.
I haven't read the cheat sheet
It's on
yet.
my Libby. Like it's.
I have it.
Okay, it's like less
I have
than 2
all
weeks
of her
left.
books.
You
probably.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm not a sports person.
But it's
Me neither. Me neither.
And you loved it.
Yes, I loved it. I'm not a sports person,
okay.
and I loved it. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Anything.
We need to get you.
I've read Practice Makes Perfect probably 5 times.
It's a good one. I mean, her books are just. I love Rome, Kentucky. I love that little town she's created.
Yeah. Ironically, she made me read When in Rome first, which makes sense because it's the first one, and I didn't like it. And so I was like, I'm not reading another one of her books. And I finally was like, I've got to read one more. And I binged like 5 of her books in a week after that. It wasn't that I didn't like When in Rome. I didn't like Noah. So
he's a grump.
He was too grumpy for me.
I loved Noah.
No, but Will Griffin.
Yeah, Will Griffin. Will Griffin. Okay, if you could be any of the characters in your book, which one would you be?
Rocket.
Michelle, because then you'd be with Cliff, right?
What?
Michelle, because then you'd be with Cliff.
Yeah, but then I'd have to run a bed and breakfast, and like, do I want to do that?
I would honestly love that.
I'm there a lot.
I've always told Brandon, like, when we retire, I want to retire and run a bed and breakfast. Like, that would be, but I mean, I basically feed people now.
So this book was literally like your home story.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
I just don't like making beds enough. Don't want to do that.
Now, Brandon can do that part. I will cook breakfast and serve coffee. I don't like talking to people either, so he'll do that too.
Behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'll be behind the scenes. Yeah.
So, if it makes you happy was to ever be a movie or one, I would eat that up so much.
Yes.
Who would you want to play Cliff and Michelle? Like, who could you see?
So I actually did research on this.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So when I have a little sticky note. So when I was writing the book, because I wanted to stay in the headspace of the 90s, I based it strictly off of 90s actors, like at that time.
Oh,
So
I like that.
Cliff was initially Brendan Fraser in the 90s, like think the Mummy kind of deal.
Yeah.
Oh.
With that like banter that he has, like that was his voice in my head.
Yeah.
But modern day, I feel like I wrote it down. I think I want a mix. So not a real person, right? I want a mix between Chris Evans and Paul Rudd. Like approachable dad, but good comedic timing. But he can't be as good looking as Chris Evans because he's too good looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
true.
There's gotta be a balance.
Yeah.
I get
Oh,
that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can put that on ChatGPT.
I was gonna, who is this combination?
Yeah, like, who is this combo?
If we get one, I'll throw it up in the video and put it in the corner.
Lord, we did that.
What about Michelle?
Oh, so she was based off of an actress, Madchen Amick. She was on Twin Peaks. I hadn't seen her in anything, and I still haven't actually. But like when I was looking at 90s actresses, I was like, that's it. Yeah. But modern day, probably Elizabeth Olsen. I think she's got that like harshness to her, but like softness underneath. I really like her.
Yeah. Like I love that part of Michelle, like being very sophisticated and just like kind of in her own little, like her little. She was like the sore thumb in the little community. I loved that.
We were talking before you popped on, and we were talking about maybe doing a podcast on like book to movie adaptations, and we were all like, we really need this to become a movie.
I would love that.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
Would you want to be in charge or like just, let them?
No, I don't think I don't want that.
Yeah.
I just stay with the source material and do your thing. Like don't stray too much and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No.
Just go for it.
I would need it in Stars Hollow. Like that's where I think that's just what I pictured.
Like
that's the
set.
whole time. Yes.
Stars Hollow, yes. Okay, what is your biggest piece of advice for someone who may want to become a writer?
Just do it. I mean, just do it. Like I said, I had that one book that never saw the light of day, but it kind of springboarded me into, okay, well now I know how this all works and let me try something else. If if you want to do it, just do it. Like, just write it. It's not going to look good. Like, straight up, it's not. My books don't look good in draft 1. They're terrible. And I've written like 17 at this point, and they're awful. So, like, it's never going to look good in the first draft. So just, like, get it out there and then edit it. You can't edit words that don't exist.
That's right.
That is true.
How long does it take you to write one book, typically?
Probably from start to finish 4 months.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so 17 books has taken you how long?
I started writing my first book, I think, beginning of 2019.
Okay.
So there are some books I have written faster than others, but I would say a comfortable pace is 4 to 5 months.
What's been the hardest one to write?
Probably the second Honeywood book and the second Never Harbor book. I think it's just second book difficult. I don't know why.
Is it like the idea of having to like do the first book justice?
I think so. Yeah. And then once you're in the third book, you're like, oh, I know this world.
Yeah.
I know everything that's going on.
Yeah.
The second book, those are tough for me.
Do you think you'll have a sequel for If It Makes You Happy?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
I was telling Kaylee, I was like, I need the story for each other character in the book, and I need the whole collection.
We need all of it.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Well, would you say that like your writing is completely different from when you started back in 2019? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm the same writer even a little bit.
mhm.
It's funny too, because there's some books that I love concept wise and I love the characters, and I wish I could go back and write them knowing what I know now.
Yeah.
Like the first Honeywood book, I love the characters, I love the plot, I love the setting, but I feel like I could write it so much better 3 years later.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
can't do that.
Is that your full-time job now, writing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you have anything in the works currently?
Yes. So I am actually on deadline this week
Oh.
for my next Berkeley book, because they signed me for 2.
Okay.
And
Nice.
it'll come out, I don't know, late next year probably. But
Fun.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How has it been being published and everything now? Like just crazy?
yeah, I mean, so I feel like I haven't felt the full effects because the book's not out yet.
Yeah.
But working with a team has been really nice, because I'm used to the indie life where I do everything, which
wow.
honestly I kind of prefer because I'm a control freak.
Relatable.
Small business life. Okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
exactly. But like, it's been really nice getting emails from like the publicity or marketing person, just being like, hey, here's some things that I've lined up or I have in the works, and it's just, I don't know, it's felt really nice to have other people in my corner than just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been good so far. I really like it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So excited. Yeah.
Do y'all have anything else?
Oh.
Do you have anything you want to add? Or because this is coming out the day the book publishes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if
So
there's anything you want to
exciting.
share, anything.
I don't think I have anything. Go out and get it. And
Yeah. Go out and buy the book.
We're gonna be shoving it down people's throats.
Yeah.
In a kind way.
In a
It
kind
will
way.
be at her Maple,
At
right?
Maple, yeah. So at my bakery, I have like a little section where we sell books, and I do blind date with books. And so I've ordered a couple to do that with. So
That'll be fun, especially for a
Yeah.
bakery like that. Kind of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
That's awesome. Well, this was so fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking time out of your deadline week
Yes,
to meet with us.
thank you.
Honestly, it's a good break. It's a good break.
I totally feel that. What are we doing next week? Book club, Ever King.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Join us next week as we talk Ever King.
Yeah.
Yeah, and go out and buy if it makes you happy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you in the next
Yeah.
podcast.
Bye, guys.
Bye.